Hello, and welcome. Okay, last class I think when we talked about the put call parity equation, and we discussed and decided that okay, maybe somebody is going to present it. So who was it? So if you could just present me the minus S minus P plus C, Maitri. So I think Maitri was supposed to do this. So can Maitri show the calculations, or even I think people are joining. Okay. So Maitri, last class, if you remember, we said that the put call parity equations are done normal S plus P minus C is equal to X upon 1 plus R raised to N. And now we are talking about the minus S minus P plus C is equal to minus X upon 1 plus R raised to T. So can you just draw the diagrams and share your screen and draw the diagrams and show it to the people and explain? And also I'll ask maybe Prabhat this time to do the next one. Or anybody else also want, I mean, that's something. But Maitri, are you there? Hello, can you people hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Maitri, are you there? Okay, Prabhat, you would like to do the calculation or the graphs and the explanation?
Sir, I haven't prepared, sir. You didn't tell me, sir.
No, I'm saying that do you want to take a risk to do that? Because in the process you will learn. That is what I actually want. Yeah, Maitri, you were replying that, but then are you ready and want to make the attempt to solve that?
No, sir.
Anybody else who would like to take this opportunity to do this?
Sir, I'll try, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Okay, a round of applause for Himanshu. Claps. Okay, go ahead, Himanshu. Can you just
Yes, sir,
share
yes,
your
sir.
screen and explain minus S minus P plus C is going to give us some output, and whether okay. So you already done something here, I believe.
Sir,
No, this is the previous one.
yeah, sir. I was trying to do the put call short parity, but then I was not getting the. I mean, yesterday I was
Okay,
trying
but
to do it.
then yeah, but then you can explain first.
Mhm.
You can copy that and explain what you are doing, but then please talk to others also so that they should be able to see it. I hope all of you are seeing the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Himanshu, go ahead.
okay, hold on, sir.
Yeah. So basically, just copy the same thing and the signs will change. Nothing else actually.
Yes, I'll
You
do
already done that. Okay, there is alternative way to copy this. Okay, just right click, create sheet, copy at the end.
it. Yeah, copy sheet. Okay, I understood.
Okay, all right, fine.
Now, sir, I would basically we are trying to do minus S minus
Hmm.
P plus C. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah. Minus S minus P plus C. That means short share, right? Short put and long call.
Long
And
call.
what is the output is going to be? So first, if you see, you have to give this first, what is 45, 46, 47? That is not clear, no? That you should write. What is it?
Sir, it is the price at maturity, basically the exercise price.
Is it the payoff or what is it? So we have done all those things clearly, right? So I need two columns which talk about those. So you need to clarify whether it is ST or it is minus ST. I mean minus S, this position.
So
So we need to
since
see the three columns first.
okay, these three you're talking, or the first three.
Yeah, but then what is the C? What is C column?
So C column is basically the changes in price that will happen, the increase and the decrease. First thing.
Okay.
Secondly, since we are short on shares, so the we will be paying the money, so that will be minus.
Okay. So is it? I think it will be important that you create one more column there, and then you
Yeah.
write that. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So
The-
basically, I just have to copy the price and
So
then add
just
minus to it.
correct. Correct. That's it.
Okay.
So that will be your payment.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you buy this share at maturity, right? So let's again write that fully. Whatever is there, it should be written properly labeled. What is it?
Sir, it is we are short on shares, so I'll write short on
So
shares.
you write short share. Yes. Short answer, right? And what is this first column? C column. What
C
is?
column, so that is the
Yeah.
exercise price.
No.
Okay.
What is this 45, 46, 47, 48?
I
These
remember
are
now.
possible STs. ST, share price or underlying price at the maturity. So write ST.
Yes.
Okay, I hope everybody is watching this. Prabhat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is ST. And what is this 50 then?
This is the current price, but I don't remember the
No,
terminology we
that
use, sir.
is XT. That is exercise price.
Okay, this is
That is
exercise.
X. X, yeah. Okay, X 0 T. You remove that. Only write X because normally we write only X. Okay. So X is the exercise price of the calls and puts.
Mm.
What is ST? Can you repeat? Anybody can repeat actually, whoever wants to. But then since he is presenting, let him do it. If he doesn't answer quickly, others can answer.
Sir, ST is basically the price that we'll get at the maturity of the contract, not contract.
Underlying. It's the
Underlying.
price of the underlying possible prices. So
Mhm.
the maturity price may end up as 45 or it can be 53 also. So we do not know. So which the C column is telling you the possible maturity prices of the underlying, which are on the x-axis. You can see your x-axis, right,
Yes,
in
sir.
the graph, and you can see that on the x-axis 45, 46, 47, 48, like that possibilities are there. Any one of them will happen, not all of them. Remember that. I will repeat. The x-axis is telling you the possible values of price of the underlying at maturity, and any one of them can happen. And what we are doing in this calculation is, if 45 happens, what will be my output? If 46 happens, what will be my output? Right, like that we are doing. So now first, short on share. So explain what is the short on share part first. So what we'll be doing in the beginning and what we'll be doing at maturity.
So basically, when we short on share, that means that we buy, basically we sell it at a higher price and then we buy it at lower price to
Yeah,
gain
but
profit.
you're missing when. You tell me when, and then your sentence will be correct.
When, as in,
Like you buy and sell. You said you will buy share and sell share.
yeah, yeah.
So when, what will happen?
No, no,
When buying will happen, when selling will happen.
okay, okay. So selling will basically happen if the price,
No, when will you do the selling? In the beginning or in the end?
so selling will be in the beginning and buying will
That's
be
what
in
I'm
the,
asking.
okay,
So
okay,
you'll be selling the share in the beginning
right.
at the higher price. That is your assumption, because in the future you think that the price will go down. So you sell at time zero and you would like to buy at maturity. So
Yeah.
the column D is maturity value, right?
Hmm.
Getting this point?
Yes, sir.
These are the maturity values. All these payoffs which we discussed previous class are all maturity values. So these are the maturity value of the share. What will happen to that? Similarly, what is the maturity value of the put or call? That put call maturity values are called payoffs.
Payoffs, right.
Okay, so all D, E, and F is all the time t values. Okay, time t values. So since you are short on share, minus 45 is coming. Fine, fantastic. Now you are going to do t minus p, that is short put.
Yes, sir.
If you select D4 through D4 to G4,
D4 to G4.
select that horizontal.
Okay,
No,
hold
no,
on.
select that. Just
Hold
select.
on.
Don't write inside. Select this way. And wrap text. Go to that menu bar strip. Wrap. Yeah. Okay. So now you can write what is this second column E. Is it long or short put? What is that actually? Five. What is that written? Actually, that E
Yeah.
column is wrong. That is not required.
Yeah,
That
sir.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
profit part,
Yes, sir.
which we are not calculating profit here in this column. So to remove that. Okay. Now tell me long, short put. Right, short put there. Okay. I hope everybody is understanding what is being done. Do you remember what is the question? Anybody? Prathamesh, what is the question?
Sir, it's minus short, minus put
Uh,
plus
C, call, long
yes,
call.
see, yes,
And we have to tell whether that is going to give us what, minus X or not. Okay, that is
yes,
what
sir,
we
yes,
are
sir.
looking at. Yeah. So now we'll see that whether it is going to happen or not. So now short put. Anybody is willing to, or even Himanshu can go ahead and tell what is short put, how the short put value will look. See, without you doing this, it is not going to help you, because in the examination everything will look like similar. So I hope all of you are doing parallelly with Himanshu in your Excel sheets the calculation which he is also doing.
Short put, sir, will be okay. Hold on.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, in short put, we have to consider the premium or we have to keep aside premium?
Okay, 1 minute. So first thing is premium is happening at the point zero.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we are talking about the person who has taken the short put position. We are calculating the maturity of the short put position. The premium is just added after the maturity calculation is done. So we will do that today. In fact, I did that in the beginning, S plus P minus C also. But if you have missed it, we can do it here now. So we are calculating the maturity values, then add to it the premiums. The total will be called profit and loss. So we will do that. You can see, in fact, in the figure, which is on the put call short priority, the three diagrams are there. Okay, three lines. So same thing we'll also repeat here also. So are you getting this? I think last time also you had similar question. The premium is happening at point zero in the beginning. It has no effect on payoff. Is that clear, Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
So when you receive, so it's like you signed the contract for which you got the money, right? Because you sold it to this another person. So you received some money in the beginning, in the month of January. Now you kept that 2 rupees in your pocket. That is gone. Now after that, that 2 rupees will not affect what is the payoff, what is the value of your contract. Value of the contract is dependent upon underlying price, not on how much premium you have collected. Are you getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So meanwhile, I think he is doing some calculation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The formula is wrong.
Yes, sir.
Why you are taking +2 there?
Sir, on short put, we will be
Yeah. Why
getting
that +2 is there?
the premium part I was
No,
considering.
premium. We were just discussing that.
Okay,
That we
fine.
are talking about the payoff now, presently. So there is no premium included.
It will happen on the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So we are talking about that. Okay. So what is happening? So what is the value of, now if you can see, okay, what is the value of short put? Okay. What is the value of short put? Neha, if you are there.
Yes, sir.
So what is the value of short put when the price is 45? Underlying price is 45 at maturity.
Sir, it would be -5.
-5. Okay. Okay, Neha, I think you were there in the short put position last, right? You and Devnit, I believe, right? Long and
Yes,
short.
sir. Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
think that's why you got it. Somebody else. Lakshay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's the value if the ST is 45, the short put?
Sir, -5.
Yeah, but then he's not
ST
getting that
minus
answer.
X.
So can you guide him to say that how to get this -5?
Sir, ST minus X.
Okay. What is that? Come again.
Sir, ST minus X.
Mhm.
It will give a
So,
short put.
okay.
He has to put a minus sign before max and then it will be x minus st.
Okay. Correct. So you have to do that. Himanshu, you are getting that?
Yeah, sir, understood. But then,
No, you just put that. Something is wrong, no?
sir, see, I did ST minus X.
Yeah,
What is
do
ST?
minus st and then fix x.
I have done that.
No, you have done st minus x. You have to do x minus st and then fix x.
Okay, the other way around.
Yeah.
It's a little confusing.
Himanshu, are you getting why is the case?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I remember you telling me that either against both the formulas, you just have to remember one formula so that you don't get
Correct.
confused.
Correct. Correct.
So I
So
got
you
the
remember
idea.
that in this case it is ST minus X put.
Yes, sir. Just adding a minus will reverse this formula
Yes, the
to
short
ST
one.
minus
So
X.
the long put formula is this ST minus X. Just put the -1. Yeah, now you are getting it. Yes. Right. All right. Now come to the last part, which is long call. So what is long call?
Long call will be.
Prolika,
Yes, sir.
what is long call?
Long call will be. Just one moment, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if price is below than 50, then person is not going to access the contract.
So it will be 0, and then from
Yeah.
50, he'll be earning a profit.
Correct. Great. So now he has to get that answer. He's not getting it. He's getting the other way around.
Once go to the formula, Himanshu.
Yeah. You can you please tell him so that both all of us can learn. And in fact, I'm assuming that all of you are looking at that. Prabhat,
Uh,
Lakshay,
it will be
everybody is
the
looking
it
at that.
will be the
Yes, sir.
reverse here. You did x minus st. It will be st minus x.
Yeah. Does that look like a diagram now for long call?
So the diagram is not getting updated. I'll do it again.
Yeah, you just remove that diagram and you get new one now. Now you do select one by one and then you'll understand. Select one by one. So first select C and D. C5 to C5, D5 and up to, don't select the title. We don't need that as of now. Go ahead there. Now you just insert the diagram. Recommended. You can go for the recommended, you will get that. No, not this one. We want the other one. No, not this one. This is not the one we want. So go back, delete this.
Actually,
So
selection.
you need to practice. You see how we are actually making mistakes. So insert,
Mm-hmm.
go to the recommend charts, and you can see there. Go down and you can see what all is happening.
So actually, what I think is we
Hmm.
have taken the wrong this thing. Is it so? You selected the wrong chart. Shouldn't
No,
we?
Correct.
you
So
can.
what is so what you should select?
This one. That's okay. Because I'm not getting the.
No, that line is correct now. Yes, what see presently whatever you selected.
Okay.
Move the mouse towards. This is fine, no? Yeah, this is what the line of short share is. The value of short share at maturity.
Okay.
You will be either paying minus 45, or if underlying price is 52, the value will be minus 52. That is what the line is telling. Okay. Is this clear? This is the value of your short share. You will be paying 45, or if the price goes to 50, you will be paying minus 50. Okay. Now go to the next one. Now select C and E, not D. Remove D. C and E.
C and E.
Yeah. Remove that. This one. Yeah. Correct. Now you can see that this is your short put. Is that for this one clear?
Yes, sir.
You don't seem to be confident. Is it short put?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is short put, sir.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay, now check whether long call formula is right.
Yes, sir.
Is it long call?
It is a long call, sir.
Okay. Now what is required is, now you remove that H column. Remove the H column. Yeah. Now in that column, what do we want to write?
We
Or
have
anyway,
to
I
see
mean,
overall
G column also you can do. What do you want to write?
Hold on, sir.
Addition of all this.
So minus S minus P plus C.
So all already we have calculated minuses, we have calculated minus P, we have calculated that. So just the summation of 3. Just sum them. That's it. And now,
Okay.
now you can see that it is a straight line. Minus 50, everywhere is minus 50.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So now you can draw the diagrams whichever way you want it, but then calculation, we got it. What is it saying? If you are having short share position, you have a short put with it, and you have a long call with it, you are getting a fixed output which is minus 50. So whatever is the underlying price, whether it is 45 or 55, my total portfolio value at maturity is 50. Now we'll answer what Nikhil was saying. What happens to my premium? Correct? Now go to column I, right? And before that also you can remove that chart little bit to the right hand side so it doesn't come in the way of our, yeah. So now we go to the column I, and now we want to see that the position of you people who have taken minus S minus P plus C. On the top in I1, you write 2.51, and come down I2, 6.54. Okay. To H1, I think that was put, if I'm not wrong. So you write put there, put premium. You write put premium, and come down and write call premium. Okay, all right. Now come down on the I column, I5. Okay, I5. Now you tell me, if underlying price is ST, what is my put premium is going to be? So write in I4, write put, right? And there you can write short put, no, whatever is the position, short put premium. Premium. And next column you are going to write the long call premium, whether you are paying or receiving, we'll keep it there. And then you have to also write what is the profit or loss on your share, short share. So for which you need one more information, which we'll take. Okay. So first do this part, which is short put premium. Now I think Nikhil can answer this. What should be there in I5?
2.51 only.
2.51. Is it plus or minus? Did you receive the premium or you paid the premium?
So I think we will receive the premium.
Why you are thinking so? I mean, when you are selling the put, you are selling the right to someone. For selling something, you will always get the premium. Okay. So when you sell the put or when you sell the call, you will receive the premium. So it will be cash inflow, right? So now you can write that as equal to yes, that. No, why plus? No, we are not calculating profit. Only the premium we are calculating. Profit we'll do next. Okay, so equal to which one?
So
Minus
put
or
premium.
plus?
Plus,
Okay,
sir.
down. Enter. Enter. Yeah. Now 2.51 will be received by the person who has signed. Now, is it going to change because maturity price changes to 55?
No, sir.
No. So you can just
Remains the same.
double click and you will get the same answer. Double click or drag it down till the down. Drag the formula till down. Yes. So, Prabhat, did you understand this point? The premium which is received in the
Yes,
beginning,
sir.
yeah. So is nothing to do with the ST, right? Okay. Now we'll come to the long call premium, and who would like to answer that? Prathamesh? Is Prathamesh there?
Yes, sir. I'm there. I'm trying, sir.
Okay. What should be the case there? What is the call premium? Long call position. See, I'm repeating here. You can see that short on share, short put, long call. We are just adding that. Okay. Okay. One minute, Himanshu. I'll just present my screen. Then I'll once again explain what is being done, and then you can come back to the Excel sheet, right? So can you just pause your presentation, stop presenting, and I'll present.
Yes, I did that.
Okay. All right. I hope you can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now I'm just giving the diagram which we have been drawing time and again. So we are saying that 0th period, that is beginning. Let's say this is January 2020, and this is the maturity time T. Let's say this is March 2020, and we have taken the minus S position, minus P position, and plus C position. Now the in this time, at time 0, we'll be talking about premium. Okay. And at this time, we'll talk about payoff. Okay. So the column C of Nikhil's Excel sheet was talking about minus S position. That is, what is the position of the payoff, means value of the short call here. So we had minus 45 से लेके minus 55 here. Similarly, payoff, we talked about minus 5 to 0 and then continuously 0. So we talked about the payoffs here, which was like this. So for payoff of the P was this part. So we said that it will be from minus 5, minus 4 up to 0, and X is equal to 50. And then we got 0 afterwards. So that we can see in the diagram there. And then plus C diagram was, payoff diagram is this. And we calculated that also. And then we added here. So the C, D, E column is the maturity columns. So we calculated this part first. Then presently I column, which we are calculating, is about the premium part. So how much is the premium we have paid? And how much is the investment we have made in the share? That part we are writing here, right? And then the difference between these two will be your profit. So we are first writing C, D, E columns, or whatever F columns, in understanding what is my payoff, writing Hij column, whatever we create now, that is my premium part plus my investment part, right? So we are saying that my investment part we are calculating in next 3 columns. First 3 columns we calculated the payoffs. If I take the difference between these two, that is CDE columns minus these columns, I am going to get the profit. That is my value of the portfolio at maturity minus my investment is going to give me the profit. It is like this is your FV, this is your PV. Okay, so profit is nothing but FV minus PV. Your future value at maturity is all this calculation which we just now did. We will be doing this, my present value, what is my investment, and then the difference between this will be FV minus PV. And now you can see that once I know this, I can calculate return also. Return will be what? FV minus PV divided by PV. Similarly, I can calculate what is my growth rate and all that. So all time value of money formulas will come into picture once we know what we are talking about. So going back to Himanshu's slide, I mean Excel sheet. Himanshu, can you present your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody understood this? The point which you are doing now? Okay, Prathamesh, let me ask you. Prathamesh, can you tell me DEF is telling you what? Prathamesh? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is that? Is it a payoff, maturity payoffs, or is it the beginning?
Sir, it is payoff E and FR.
Okay, so at the end of, that is in the month of March, right? In your,
yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. And what is this I column?
I column is, sir, short put premium.
Okay, but then is it happening in the beginning or in the end?
Sir, at the beginning.
At the beginning. So the next column, which is J, can you tell that? And then we'll go ahead with the calculations. So when you take the long call position in the beginning, will you receive money or pay money?
Long call. Sir, we will pay the money.
Correct, right? Because you are buying something. You are buying, so you have to pay. When you are selling, you will receive. So when you buy a long call, you will receive the, you will pay the money. So can you tell what exactly to be done there? Minus I2. That is the call
yes,
premium.
I2. Yes, call premium.
Okay, enter. And will it change because my underlying price changes?
Yes, sir. It will change.
To change to what? So the premium which you paid in the beginning to person for buying the call will change when the underlying price changes? So once you sign the contract,
no, sir, it will not
you
change.
bought the right.
Yes.
So it will not change. So
yes,
it will be remaining same, right?
It will remain same.
Yeah, okay. Now profit or loss on the short share. Next column K. So if somebody else would like to contribute here, who else is here? So what will be that, and for which information we are missing? What is required? Anybody? I think this is a little bit tricky because in this example he did not say that. Lakshay? I think each one of you should do this. Yes, Lakshay, tell me.
It's -5 plus 2.51.
What is that? Minus?
-5, which is E5.
E5.
Short
What is short put to do with your position in the share? And it is important that Nikhil, whatever your doubts are there, more you participate, clarity will be there. So why you are linking short put position with your short call position? I mean short share position.
Sir, because we have a loss of 5 rupees.
Okay.
And we are talking about the overall profit and loss in the short share.
No, we are in the K column. We are talking only about what is my position in the short share. I'm not talking about my overall position.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So what should be that? So what is missing and what should be there? So Prabhat,
The purchase price.
Pravalika, anybody near? Yes, exactly. I mean, not purchase price in this case because it is short share, the selling price.
Yeah, sorry.
So you
Yes,
said no, the short share is the selling price in the beginning and you are buying the share in the end. So what was your selling price? So assume that it is 53. So go to C13. Go to C13. Okay, highlight that with yellow color. It's there. Yeah. And then to the left B13, you write selling price. So when it is plus, yes, you will say buying price. So if your selling price is this, now you can tell what is the profit on share. What should be that? Now, Nikhil, can you please tell that? Himanshu has got it. I think already typing, but go back, Himanshu. Yeah. Nikhil, can you tell me that?
53 minus 45.
What is that?
53 minus 45.
Yeah. So in the formula, you write that. That's it. So selling price minus buying price. That's it. Yeah. Selling price is fixed. So that should be, yeah, correct. So now Himanshu has got hold of it. I think he's doing that. Okay. All right. Now you can go ahead. Now you are done the D, E, F columns and G column is talking about my maturity position. I, J, K column are talking about what is my position if there is a change in in the beginning, right? In the beginning, what is there? So in fact, in the beginning, only I and J column, premium part, right? So K part is the profit and loss. So write L column. Now you have to write what is your profit and loss on your profit or loss on your short put. Yeah. So what is profit or loss on the short put?
So as I said, -5 plus 2.51.
Yeah, I mean it is simple now. So just add column E and that's it. So that is short put, and then drag it down. Right? Okay. Now go to and do the same thing for profit and loss on long call. Okay. All right. What is going to happen? Okay. All right. So now we got KLM as my total profit and loss figures. Correct? Okay. Can you add these three in the N column?
Yes, sir.
-1.03. Why this is 2.49 in the beginning?
Oh, this one.
The first one, -2.41, is that clear?
So this is the formula, sir.
Okay. Correct. So the short put payoff and your long call. So now you can see the amount which is there in the N column, which is your profit, which is fixed. Getting this? Prathamesh, Nikhil, Lakshay, Neha,
Yes, sir.
Pravalika, Ramita, everybody is getting this. So that our profit is constant, my maturity amount is constant. Correct? So one more question somebody should ask me.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, why profit means, although we know that the axis remains constant, minus 50, minus 50, minus 50. Sir,
Yeah, so this is not it, but
why our profit
last time
also remains same?
yeah, that is because in one case when you are losing money, other case you are exactly gaining the money, same amount.
Okay, okay.
So you can see that, see 6 point, these are the fixed amounts, which are the premiums. But the profit on share, that is column K, the column K is changing. You can see that column K is changing. So column K is changing, column L and M is the same. The change in column L and M is making that effect.
Means premium part is making the effect.
Pardon?
So premium part is making the effect. So as
Yes,
why we are
yes,
doing
exactly.
this?
Exactly.
So what I know is that why we are doing this, because we have made a contract at 50 rupees. So that we
Because
can't make loss. So we underline a contract of 50 rupees in 50 rupees.
Correct.
So we don't make the loss. That's why we are doing this minus S minus P plus C.
Correct.
So and after that we are making a loss of minus 1.03 rupees.
Correct.
So this is changing because of the premium only.
No, it's
Not
changing
with
because
the
of
prices.
not premium. Premium is constant throughout. Premium is already taken care of. In the beginning itself, you have paid or received. Column I and J. In fact, what you can do, Himanshu, you include one column before
Yes, sir.
column K. Before column K, include one column. Before column K. Before column K. Yeah. So now you can see that LMN is the profit position, the horizontal line between. Okay. IJ are the beginning positions. Correct? So I'll show it. Just pause for some time.
Yes, sir.
Himanshu is present.
Let me.
So if you remember the part which is done here, the payoff are
Sir, you have to present a screen, sir.
Sir,
okay. So January 0, maturity March. So your IJK columns, we are talking about payoff, right? And the premium which you received here, the put premium and call premium. So you have the premium for the put, for the call. So short put, you received the premium. So premium for the put was 2.51, right? And call was the long call. So you paid the money for this. So this is your position in put and call, right? So you did this in two columns, but one was missing. That is what happened to your investment in yes. So you have to say that how much is the investment here. That part was missing. That column should be added. Secondly, what we did was minus yes payoff, right? P payoff, minus P payoff and plus C payoff. These three columns we did in the beginning. So let me write that. I think C, D, E column and F columns were the payoff columns. And if I remember it correctly, H, I, J are the columns which are for the beginning, and the profit will be difference between these two. So which I think is KLM, if I'm remembering those columns correctly. So now you can go back and share
Yes, sir.
I hope we are investing proper time, or should I only solve it and tell? Because I need that everybody is understanding this. See,
Yes,
now
sir.
you can see that CD, yeah. So CD, E, F, and G, in fact, G also is there, are your maturity calculations. Okay. The IJ are the investment beginning period investments. Okay. Beginning period investments. Beginning investment, you can say. There is no need of saying period. So beginning investment. Okay. Now, what is missing here is you have not put the short share investment. So, here there you have to write short share. So, how much is the investment in short share?
So it is same as the column in column D.
Column D.
D, sir.
Now I think this is one more tricky one. Okay, which one should be the short share value? Nikhil, Prabhat.
Sir, minus 45,
Neha.
minus 46, minus 47, D column only.
See, this is the beginning investment I'm talking about. Anybody else?
So, but then we have to include the short put and
Minus
long
53, I think.
Okay.
Sir, minus
Neha?
53.
Oh, okay. I think Himanshu is telling that. Okay, fine. But then hold on, Himanshu. Neha?
Sir, I'm thinking.
Okay. Vaishnavi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What should be there in column K? Yeah, he's highlighting there.
Sir, but Himanshu is highlighting 53, but it is the maturity period time. But we are talking about the beginning investment.
Yeah, so the
only.
53 highlighted was selling price in the beginning.
Beginning, yeah.
You can written it separately. You can write that separately, Imansu, because if that is highlighted because just to tell you what is the purchase. Even X is written like that. X is saying that 50 is my this one. So I think if that is creating confusion, you can write that separately.
Okay, I'll write it here.
Yeah, right somewhere where like the beginning part. So yeah, so beginning investment beginning. No, not investment. You write only beginning
Price.
Selling price, and then you can write already. Actually, you can put that in H near H1 and H2. So above H1, H2, you can write that. So that is the beginning part. So that is given part.
Yes, sir. It's 2 you're saying.
Above. Okay. Anyway, so beginning is how much? 53.
Yes, sir.
So you can add one row and put that is what I'm saying.
So okay, above.
Above. So, right, how much is that? 53. So, beginning selling price is 53. Will that change?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So, you can write that whether it is plus or minus.
Selling, sir.
Plus.
So it will be plus.
Plus.
So, you are selling, so you will be getting that amount.
Yes, sir.
Right. Will it change? It will remain same?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'll suggest one before H, you insert one more column. So, now we can see that the IJK column are investments. So, you can write that IJK columns are investments. Okay. And what is L column? What is short share there? No, remove that. Yeah. Just delete it. No, don't remove it. Let the column be there. Yeah. So now you can see that C is the X column. D, E, F, G are telling you the position of the portfolio in the end. I, J, K is the beginning. M, N, O, P is the difference between them. Okay, is the difference between them. So now let's see whether it is matching. So select M6. So now what we are saying, my share profit loss if underlying price is 45. Now you can see that my selling price is 53 and my maturity price is 45. So 53 minus 45 is what I am getting, that 8 rupees. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So individually. So now one last figure remaining under G5, in G5, right? Portfolio. Okay. Now in L column, write portfolio. Okay. Insert one column before M. Before M. Okay. Yeah. And now what is the portfolio value here? So just add equal to so now you can see my investment, beginning investment in the portfolio is 48.97. How that happened? 53 in the share, 2.51 because of the short put, and I made a payment of 6.54 because of long call. So my investment was 48.97, which is going to be remaining constant. It has nothing to do with the maturity, end maturity price. Now, if you go to the G column, in the G column, we are talking about the portfolio value at the end. My portfolio value is minus 50. That means I will have to pay 50 rupees to buy the share. There is a payment of 45 to buy the share, payment of 5 for the short put, and long call I'm not receiving here. My total out payment is 50 rupees. If the maturity price is 46, select the next one. Next one. Yeah. So now you can see that if my maturity price is 46, I will be paying rupees 46 to buy the share. I'll be losing 4 rupees on short put, next column, and I'm not receiving anything because of long call, and my total position is minus 50. Similarly, you select 53 rupees, 53 column, that is 14 row. Yeah. So if maturity price is 53, I will have to buy the share at 53. I will not receive any money because of short put, but because of long call, I will receive 3 rupees, and therefore my net position is minus 50. And so on, you can do for the remaining rows, and you can see that my portfolio value remains constant because I have short on share, I have a short put, and a long call. My beginning investment remains 48.97, which has nothing to do with the maturity price. So 48.797 remains my beginning investment. And my profit and loss is nothing but the difference between portfolio in the beginning and portfolio in the end, which is 1.03 minus 1.03. So if you can look at it, my investment in the portfolio was 48.97, and I paid in the end G column 50 rupees. You can think it like this. So I invested 48.97 L column, and I paid 50 rupees constant. So irrespective of whatever is happening, I am paying 1.03 Q column. So irrespective of whatever is happening, my payment on the borrowing of 48.97 is fixed, which I know in the beginning, because I have taken this minus S minus P plus C position. So now you can get a picture that minus S minus P plus C is equal to minus X. You can see that in the beginning here. You can write it in column G. Above G, you can write G3. You write G3. G3. There you can write minus X.
Minus X, sir, or S?
Minus X. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see that minus S minus P plus C is going to result into minus X, which is fixed. How many of you are comfortable with these calculations now? Maitri, Prathamesh, Prabhat, Devnita, anybody? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? Prabhat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, is it crystal clear?
Yes, sir. I have to practice, but
Yeah. So next class you will be doing that practice on board, and we'll just change it, the position. So you have to do that, and without that, I think the next positions which I'll be talking about, the strategies, will not make any sense. So now look at this. The DEF column is talking about individual performance of the share, individual performance of put, and individual performance of call. G column is talking about portfolio performance, including those three. So DEF को मिला के मेरा portfolio बन गया. And then you can see in the IJK column is the investment in that portfolio, which is actually only one row is required, but then we are saying, just to avoid the confusion and calculate the future, so we are saying that this part, which is IJK, is my individual investment in each part in the beginning of the period. So my HL column is telling my how much is my total investment at the beginning of the period, and NOP is telling me what is my profit and loss on individual products. Like what is my profit and loss on share, what is my profit and loss on put, what is my profit and loss on call, and Q column is telling me how much is my profit and loss on the portfolio. So you write portfolio over there, profit and loss portfolio. Okay. In fact, you can share this with everybody else, Himanshu, if
Yes,
you don't
sir,
mind.
I'll do that.
Yeah, and that will be great. And you can also do one more thing which is remaining is the graphs. So now you can check. Yes, Devnita, tell me.
Sir, it's a short share. So
Correct.
why the selling price is 53?
No, it can be anything. You can put anything. So we have given that information. The beginning selling price is 53. If you take 50, that also is fine. So just change that. Now you can change it. So I think everything.
So short share. So wouldn't it be minus?
No, when you short share, you are selling. You are receiving the money. No.
Okay.
So, yeah, actually, she wanted to ask the question that first we sell it at higher price and then we buy it again at lower price. So the
Yes,
beginning
sir.
price is the selling price. That is 53.
Yeah, beginning price is selling price. That is 53. Selling price is the ending price, which is 45 in the first case. So that you can see that it is happening. So now once again, you can look at changing the price. Suppose selling price is 50, what happens? So you change the selling price, everywhere it is 50. No, here in the J3, I think you have used the formula everywhere or no?
Yes, sir, I have used, but I think I've selected.
No, you remember whether you have used, go to I6.
I've used
So
that.
I6 is C14. Instead of that, you put this one, yeah. And just drag it down. Okay. And now change that to 50, let's say. So what happens? So now you can see that nothing changes except the portfolio investment. Getting this?
So, but profit and
I
loss
mean,
on
not.
portfolio will also change.
Yeah, it will remain same. No, I mean, just check the formula and you will see that. That should change. So formula everywhere you are not put that part.
Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So you just put the formula. Once you do that, I think it's very easy. So go ahead and see that whether X is that or not. X, you write, go there, row 4, insert one row. Yes, insert one row and write X over there. The exercise price you can write it. Okay, all right. And and write 50 there also. Okay. Now everywhere in the formula, in the columns, you use this given information. So instead of putting that, because that was a shortcut way I was doing. So check it from the beginning whether you are doing the same thing. Just row 7 is required to be checked. Row 7 from the beginning. The short share, there is no C7. So you are taken C7 is what?
C7 is this.
So that is going to be correct. Okay, that is right. So that will not change. The short put.
Yeah, here
So C12 is what you are saying. So instead of that, now you have to put that formula.
Exercise.
J, yeah. Yes, enter, double click. Okay. Similarly for this, yes, change it. No, J4. J4 is what? No, why J4? J3. X, no?
Yes, sir.
You did J3, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and portfolio will remain same thing as that, just addition. That is not an issue. Come here, yeah. So that is already done. I think beginning selling price you've done. Now short share here, instead of C15 it will be
beginning selling price
50. That part correct. All right. Now go there. Next one. There you check. Yeah. So now go there and also check what should be the case. Okay, that is profit and loss, so it does not make any difference. This also is the same thing. That is also does not make difference. And that's it. Right. Now you are getting that minus 4.03. So you can do that.
Sir.
So now you change anything. Suppose now you do it. The beginning selling price is 48. You sold at 48. So what do you expect? More loss? Correct. But then you can see that is compensated by short and put. So you change anything now from the given information. So you do one thing, before row 5, add one more.
Yes, sir.
Row. Before row 5. No, not there. Before row 5. Control Z. Okay, ठीक. No, Control Z. Control Z. Okay, and select row 5. Insert row. Okay, now make this 6 and 7 bold. Row 6, 7 bold.
Row 6 and 7, sir.
7. That you make that bold.
The
Make the entire thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing you can make it bold, no? Yeah, all that you can make bold. Okay. Beginning investment increase up to column L. Yes, and here again same thing, N through this one, profit and loss. And write only profit. So loss will come to know. Negative is loss, profit is positive. Okay. So center it. It is not, yeah. So now you can put table around it, I mean border around it, and that's it, over.
So, sir, you want me to remove these columns, or it's fine?
No, let it be there. No, so visually it gives clarity that okay, we are talking about different parts. So you can remove this X, and yeah, that part you can remove. The beginning selling price in the end also you can remove. Yeah, down. Yes. Now is that clear to everyone? Vaishnavi, Devnita, Prathamesh, Shubham.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope this is absolutely crystal clear now. Now once this is there, I think you can actually do anything. So now let's check. Let's change. Yeah, let's change now. Put premium. from 2.5 to 2.25. Yes. Now you can see that what is happening. Your portfolio investment is now in the beginning is 43.71, but your payment at the maturity is not changing. You change anything, your payment is not changing. You change it now, call premium you change to 7 rupees. Now, so everything else changes, but your output is remaining 50. Beginning price make it 53 once again. I can see that my portfolio value at maturity is same, minus 50. My investment is changing, my profit is changing. Are you getting this point? Everybody. So you can see that my premium changes, everything changes, but my total output which is there is going to be fixed. Okay, the portfolio value at the end is going to be fixed, that is minus X. So my G column is not changing irrespective of whatever is happening to the remaining components. My profit is changing, but my output is fixed. So if I know my portfolio investment and I calculate S plus P minus C, I'll know what is my output. So output is known in the beginning itself. So say the J column is your beginning investments. J column is your beginning information, beginning investment. So L column is telling you the portfolio investment. So in this case, 48.25 is your portfolio investment. 50 is fixed. 50 is not changing. You change it anything there now. You take a random thing and write anything over there. So write 49 over there, beginning selling price. Yeah. And now you can see that your investment has decreased to 44.25, but your output is not changing from minus 50. It is the same. So one can think it like this, that if I have borrowed 44.25 in terms of portfolio column L, I am paying fixed column G, which is minus 50. Now only one thing is remaining from this exercise is drawing the diagrams. That's it, over. So if you select any, ST will remain constant. So the column C has to be there. So you can actually keep that, and you select any two and you should be getting the diagram. So it is the maturity payoff diagram. Okay. Now select something else and you can show that. You can add the profit and loss of short put. So column O also you can add there. So into that, just overlap column O, I mean just those parts.
So the okay, only O.
No, call part, long call, short, long call, P.
Okay.
You put superimpose P. Yeah. Select one more. Control and select that.
No, it's no, hold on. No.
No, you are not selecting all three.
So I have to select all three.
Select all three, insert. I'm saying that long call and long call profit. So column C, F, and P.
So hold on, sir. I think I have to select data again and then do it.
Yeah, that's all. So select data. Huh? Okay, I mean, you can redo it. No, what is that? I mean, just cancel. Just select these three columns, insert figure. That's it.
Okay, I thought you wanted me to.
No, not like that. Remove that. Cancel. Yeah.
I'll make
Now
that again.
just select these three columns separately. Okay. This is X column. This is your long call position at maturity payoff, and this is your profit and loss. Okay. Now insert the column. I mean, insert the figure. Yes. So now you know that my long call position is with payoff and orange color is profit and loss. Okay. So this is how the diagrams are looking at. Okay. Now do the same thing for portfolio now. Only for portfolio you can see. Similarly, any three diagrams you can check what is my position of the portfolio, profit, loss, and all that, and you will come to know. So this is now you can play with. Okay. So you can see, suppose now you put short put and long call position together. What is my position? That also you can see. Okay. So if I can select my tooth parts, which is C column and E and F column.
E and F.
E and F column. Now you can see what is my only these three things look like. Only these two things look like. No, yeah, that one. Okay. So you can see that if I add the long call and short put, it is going to look like this. Okay. So you have ample data now to work around this. Practice on this. I'll give, suppose tomorrow when Prabhat presents, we'll just change the equation. And Prabhat, I will suggest that you prepare for synthetic put, means I'll write that and you generate that. So now Himanshu, you can just stop presenting. I'll present it.
Sure, sir.
So what I suggest Prabhat to do is, so now let's write whatever we did so far first, and then I'll tell you what is. This is what we did previously. Now we did this, right? And what I am asking Prabhat is to do this, that P is equal to X, right, minus S plus C is what actually basically from this equation only it is coming. So P is equal to X minus S plus C. So whether we can generate a P put, long put, by adding long bond, which is fixed, X is fixed, you can consider X to be 50, and then short share and long call. So same Excel sheet, you can put all these things, long bond, short call, and all those three columns for three types of columns for the profit and loss, for the beginning investment, and for the maturity. So same thing, just change the figures, and that will give you a practice whether my P is going to be looking like this or not. My output diagram should look like this. Now, in this case, my output diagram was X. In this case, my output diagram is P. So in case of X, that was a fixed amount, that is 50. Okay. So in the case of this, my output diagram should look like this. So when Prabhat presents his output diagram P by adding X minus S plus C should give you this. Similarly, I think even somebody else, Prathamesh or whoever wants to do that, Prabalika or Devnita, whoever, I leave it to, somebody can do C. So what is C? Anybody? C is minus X plus S plus P. So you can see it either from this equation or that equation, doesn't matter. So C is equal to S plus P minus X. So do that. So somebody else can do it. So whose name I should write here? Who would like to do that tomorrow? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can somebody take the challenge and do this? Prabhat is already forced to do it. So somebody else? Prathamesh? Neha? Prathamesh immediately muted it. The first chance he got it, he muted the microphone.
Okay, sir. I will do it, sir. I will try it, sir.
Okay. Okay, you try it and then you can present it. So that will be good because this will help you and understand many things. Okay, I hope Himanshu, by doing this, did you like it or what happened? Can you share with others
Yes,
so
sir.
that it will be great? Please share
Yes,
it
sir.
in detail.
Uh, actually, I had a lot of because I tried to do it yesterday before our class to get a revision, but then I was not getting the overall portfolio calculations right. But then now, since we presented it in a more tabular form, I could understand the beginning investment, the maturity, and the difference between both of them, which we were doing in the paint that you were teaching us. So it was quite clear there.
Okay, great. I hope it is the same experience for all of you, and we enjoy this remaining journey of the course because afterwards, all what we are going to do is various combinations of this to generate the profit, and then use that for hedging. So actually, this is basic jargon which we are trying to understand, profit and loss and all that, and we are actually interested in hedging. So once we understand that, then we can say that okay, how hedging actually is done using the same products, just various combinations. So for example, I can have two calls and one put, okay, something like that, and anything, and plus yes plus minus 2p, and only s and p, what happens and all that. Okay, all those things, minus s plus c, what happens. So you can see that combination of this, if you don't understand this, the remaining part will become complex. So now I hope that everybody practices this and then we can apply the hedging properly to get the course smooth. Yes, anything else, otherwise we can stop today.
Sir, I just wanted to ask one thing that on what basis do we choose the basically the contracts, the put and the call? Is it based on the trend
Yeah,
of the
so you have to look at,
Yes, sir.
no, you have to see the output of the portfolio and decide based on that whether your output is cancelling your loss or not. Okay, so for example, so when we were actually doing this in the beginning, when you were saying that, okay, I have a share with me plus yes, and this part is the loss region. So which product I can get so that it can compensate the loss here. So I can see that my long put is like that. So I will choose the long put because I don't want this loss here, because loss is compensated by profit here. Similarly, if I'm having this position in the short sale, in the beginning my position is like this, then I don't want this last part. So which is the product which will give me positive output? So I'll just see that, okay, this is the product which is long call. So if your position is this, you will take this position in the option market. If your basic position is this, you will take this position. So you are looking at the loss region and then you want to get that compensated. So same thing will happen everywhere else. Suppose now we have a position which you think loss is this side, and there could be loss this side also. So what position I should take? So you are believing that this is your share price. Your share price is going to be between this, both side it is going to make a loss for me. So if that is the expectation, what product you should take? You will take this product and this product, which is long call and long put. Now, normally this will not happen, but I'm saying. So you have to look at where is the loss period and get the opposite position in the market. So we'll do that in the strategies. So hold on for some time and we'll get to know what exactly I'm saying.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Any other question? Otherwise, we'll go ahead and stop for today.
Yes, sir. What am I supposed to do exactly?
Okay. Good question. So, so what I told you to do was, I think plus C, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the column which was given to you in the Himanshu's case, the portfolio column will become now C column.
Okay.
Okay. And first columns will accordingly change. So first column might become that X, SP and all that. So you have to just, that portfolio should become now X. That's it. So
Okay.
similarly for I think who took the other one? Prabhat. So the portfolio column, wherever the portfolio column is there, I think I have given you put. Prabhat, is it put
Yes,
for you?
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
a long put.
So portfolio column should become put column now, but that should be derived column. So remaining part will do as I wrote in the board, that how to get the P, to get the portfolio P, what was written to the left hand side of the equation, and similarly to get the C, what is required to be done. Are you getting this, Prathamesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
So if you get it clear, otherwise again you will not be able to solve it. You can
No, sir. I
contact me
got it.
later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Great. Prabhat, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. See you then tomorrow with the calculations. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
भाई अपन दो ही बच्चे हैं।
चलेगा ना, वो स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट करके बता देता ना, फिर मतलब अपने को आइडिया आ जाता। रे मैं ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ। रुक, देवनीता भी आ रही है, रुक। मैं तब तक स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट करता हूँ।